Something in the years though. God is good to the players, always. I know that's right. Let's do a little something. Mike 6, he rich.
How you doing, Five fans? EJ Boxing here. EJ Boxing live here, shall I say? Here with YG Knight. EJ repping House Lannister. YG over there repping Targaryen, repping the Starks. But anyway, we're gonna debate about who would be a better ruler, Jon Snow or what's his name, Aegon Targaryen has his real name now, or what's his name again?
Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah, Daenerys Targaryen. Yeah, from the Targaryens. Who would be a better ruler, her? Right. So YG, why do you think, or who do you think would be a better ruler? Just by going off what you think, as you know that Jon Snow just found out that basically he has the right to the Seven Kingdoms. Who do you think will be a better ruler?
Over the Seven Kingdoms, well, since being that Jon has lived in the Seven Kingdoms, I think he would have a more better feel with the people, but at the same time, Daenerys has shown that like she knows how to rule. Like even though like there's times where people say she haven't shown enough mercy, but as we know, when you too lenient on the people get out of hand. Like, cause even Ned Stark, he was like he really kind of ruled the North with an iron fist. Like as you can see, he Ser Jorah sold a couple of people into slavery, and Ned Stark was gonna behead him. Ned Stark didn't allow he didn't even allow filleting in the North, even though Roose Bolton and them was still doing it on the low. But if he would have ever found out about that, he would have called them out on that. So it's a couple of things where I feel like Jon would be a good ruler for the Seven Kingdoms. But I think both of them together will be best. Both of them with a good counsel.
It can only be one, in my opinion. Yeah, just by like Jon Snow, in my opinion, the stuff he's been through death. And everything I know Daenerys Targaryen, she's been through a lot, rape and, coming out the other end, and, she's been abandoned and stuff like that. They're both experienced. But at this point right now, if one person was to rule the Seven Kingdoms, I think Jon Snow would be a better ruler. Because first and foremost, yeah, when you think of Jon Snow, it's like the dude is not really trying to kill people, bro. That's one thing, unless it's definitely necessary. Like as you saw with that kid, the guy from the King's Guard, who actually disrespected him when he became the leader of the Black, innit? What they call it again? The Night's Watch. He became the leader. Night's
Watch. Oh yeah, he what you call it?
Yeah, that guy.
He was actually the
he
leader.
out and out. What's that guy?
City Watch.
Yeah.
Sir Flynn.
What's his name?
Slint. His name was.
Him. Right. He out and out completely disrespected Jon Snow, and he said, "Is that your last word?" He goes, "Yeah, it is. I'm not going there." So all right, then cool. Took him out like his dad done. Took him out and chopped off his head. He didn't care, begging nothing. You already made your decision. So when it comes down to the crunch, he will do it, but he will say to you, "Look, he will give you chances." Daenerys, she gave the Tully chances and said, "Listen, bend the knee, or I'm gonna burn you," right? And that's the way she was trying to roll. But she's only doing that because she feeling like, if I don't do this here, people ain't gonna respect her, right? I ain't gonna respect, they ain't gonna do this, so I have them burnt to death. But bruh, listen, if you're trying to rule people, yeah, you don't have to burn them all. Like after a while, people, that's what happens.
No, that wasn't her problem. She said that if she'd have if she came and put a whole bunch of people in chains, like she'd just been locking everybody up. So it's like you on top of that, you lock people up and then you gotta feed them. Like that's the whole point. Like it's even like that's too much.
Yeah, I know she was in slavery. She has a point about slavery and understanding. But what I'm saying to you is that when it comes down to decision making,
and what you call it, gave her no choice. Like they offered him to send him to the war, right? This is why like that time where to me I don't blame her for when she killed Randall Tarly, because I give him, he stood his ground, right? Mm-hmm. But he stand his ground. But then when his son says, like, nah, Dad, I'm burning with you, he supposed to bend the knee and let his son and take the war and let his son take over. He lets his son die with him. Like, come on, man. Like you, like that was the bad part right there. And you already banished your other son. So now, if you think about him, he just left his wife and his daughter up in the air.
Mm. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
but he don't, yeah, but when it comes to that,
like I can't blame Daenerys for that because he had a chance to bend the knee. He just switched queens, so like he just switched, so it's not like it's not beyond the what you call it of him doing that.
Yeah, but he's a soldier. He's a soldier. He's a soldier, and
they let him know. But the thing about it is, they didn't know. See, if she would have known how important his family is to the war, then she probably wouldn't have did that.
He got told. Tyrion reminded her. But listen to this, right? Listen.
Nah, but Tyrion didn't know at the time, even though Tyrion didn't know that.
Yeah, but he knows House Tully. But listen to this, because he knows all the houses. Tyrion knows all the houses. But listen to this: the Blackfish went the same way out. The Blackfish went out. The Blackfish didn't have to die. The Blackfish didn't have to die, but he said, "Yo, this is my house. I'm gonna defend it. I'll go down with it." And it's the same with the Tully. Tully's like, "Yo, this is the way it is. I've made my decision, and I'm not going. And these men are not gonna change. They're not. Battle hardens."
The Blackfish is a little different though.
Why?
Because what the Blackfish did is the Blackfish really didn't have no other family. His only nephew that was left that really had his last name, he did the stupid move with opening doors to let Jamie in, right? So and then like what Randall Tully,
he could have left with Brianna.
What Randall Tully did is worse because he still has a family. He let his heir get killed.
But what
like, you can't. You gotta be a better father. You gotta be a better father than that.
No. Well, he with his son. Well, listen, I understand about that. It wasn't talking about. This ain't about fathers. I'm talking about making a decision to say, well, listen, I'd rather burn than follow you. Right? That's what he said. And the Blackfish said, listen, this is my house. I'd rather die than leave. That's what he's saying. They're making stands. These are
because the black. But what I'm trying to tell you is the Blackfish. Like right there is no future for them. So he might as well like, yo, I might as well die. But I'm trying to tell you, Randall Tully, he passed up his family's future. Like if you banish, look, like you just think about it. If you in that world, right? First of all, you banish your oldest son, you banish him, right? Then you take your youngest son, right? Now, if there's a chance that you could preserve your youngest son, you post at all costs. Think about all the war. Like Tywin Lannister, he went to war for Tyrion, and he never even loved him.
Hold on, he went. Yeah, but he went to know for the family name, not necessarily for Tyrion.
But exactly. Mm-hmm. So it's the family name. So if your heir's about to get burned, you gotta bend the knee right there. Like think about it. When Mormont, the one who was the leader of the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He was getting old. He joined the Night's Watch so Ser Jorah could be in charge of Bear's Island. Even though
he got banned from jail. He got banned from jail. He joined them out. He put out of shame for his son because Jorah ran like a coward after doing.
No. That's not what happened. He joined before that. To let Jorah be in charge. But Jorah married a woman that she wanted so much that. He was Bears Island got that much money, so he started selling people into slavery, like people that he called the wildlings, people that did crimes. He started selling them into slavery for money because of his wife. His wife wanted expensive things and he didn't have the money, so he like people that was breaking rules. He was selling them into slavery, and Ned Stark found out. And was going to behead him. So before he bounced to Essos, he dropped the sword off at the wall. Because he went to the wall first, where he was free. Even if Ned Stark with he could have joined the Night's Watch and then been there. But he just dropped the sword off, and then he just bounced overseas.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back.
That's how that what you call it.
All right, let's go back to Daenerys. Yeah, like in my opinion, and that's just my opinion in that situation where she burnt them. Yeah, it didn't have to go down. Like Tyrion even said, there's another option. Yeah, but the thing is, I was happy for Daenerys to burn up the place and just take everyone down. But in the real world, you can't just kill people without repercussions. And look, man, she killed the father, even though what's his name, Sam Tully, whatever, he didn't get along with his dad. But bro, killed the brother as well. Like, he don't like that girl. In fact, Sam's one of them guys, characters. He has no problem with no one, but bro, he definitely dislikes that woman, bro. He looked at
and the irony of that, if that was any other family or anybody else, there's a couple of other people that they'll be happy, because if you think about it, she killed the 2%. Like, now Sam is back in charge of his house.
Mm-hmm. No,
like, remember, he was banished, so really he could go back and be of Horn Hill. He has the right to Horn Hill again.
Yeah, he can. You're right. He can go back with Gilly. The baby's not here. Yeah, he can go back. He can go back if he wants to. But the thing is, listen to this. He don't like her. He's pushing for Jon Snow to be number one. And I look at Jon Snow, but the only thing I say about Jon Snow, he's one of them guys that he can't see things coming. Like, he blindly would do what's right, and not see that people out here to get him. He'll go out like who's a good king? Well, you know what? His father would have been a good king. So let's talk about his father. His father, Rhaegon. He's got that kind of thing, same thing with Rhaegon. Blindly trying to do what's right and end up getting killed. Daenerys, she in certain areas she's too immature. But right now, as it stands right now, I think Jon Snow would be a better leader. I think he would be a better leader for the Seven Kingdoms. But I think it'd be a lot of weight on his shoulder. You know what I mean? I think you need... See, when you got Davos, Sam Tully... Who else you got as a council?
That's
I think,
why
I think Sansa in the small... If they were the small council, Sansa... She's too emotional and too wicked, but Sansa, they say she's smart, but I don't think she's smart. She acts like Cersei. She ain't too intelligent, bro. That's why I say she's rude with it now and arrogant with it, and like she knows what's going on, but at the same time, she's not too smart. But upsetting Daenerys is not the one, bro. Like you think you're scared of Cersei? Like, Cersei ain't got nothing Daenerys, because Daenerys, where she doesn't like you, right? She goes all the way. Cersei slowly starts poisoning you, but Daenerys doesn't do that. She just says, "Yo, you're dying." Like, that's, you continue to do that, I warned you, you're gonna get burned. Just call the dragons and have you flamed up, bro. That's it. She don't joke around. You know what I mean? That's why.
She beheaded somebody too, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, but
the dragons hanging behind you, bruh. She got the power. But bruh, let me tell you something. The leadership, if you take out our dragons, then what's going on? You know what I mean? She got army. What's that? Because a lot of people following us because the dragons are there. Take the dragons away. What's going on, bruh?
Nah, because she did convince the Dothraki people without the dragons.
No. When she got burnt in the house, she came out with the dragons on her shoulder. That's when everyone.
No, that wasn't in the house.
When she got burnt up, right? She went into the burning house because Drogo was in there, burned up with the witch and shit. Right? She burnt in that house. She came out. The eggs were hatched and the dragons on her shoulder. That's when everyone took a knee.
No. You're thinking about that backwards. Not when the dragons was born. I'm talking about when Drogo saved her from the dragon pit, right? And then remember the dragon riders took her to back to the
back to Marie,
where all the widows supposed to go.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. So when she walked out of that house, she burned that place right there. Remember?
Burned on the leaders. Yeah, she burned on the leaders.
Her dragon wasn't there. Drogo came after that.
I understand.
But they already joined her from her walking out of the fire.
But some of them were following her. Some of them followed her to.
They followed her because she's the unburned.
Yeah. Like, and they saw the dragons. And they saw the dragons on their shoulder.
They saw the dragon after that.
No, man. Some of them. No, you understand, before she went to that place, there was some Dothraki were following her then. Don't try it, yo. They were following her then. Some of them because they were.
Oh yeah. But that was just
that's what I'm saying. They were still following her because of the and then the rest of them.
I'm talking about, but those people met up with her. I'm talking about all the people that followed her.
I know about that. I'm not talking about that. But what I'm saying to you is this, and what I'm saying to you is this, right? As it stands right now, today, right? Jon Snow or Aegon Targaryen would be a better leader for the Seven Kingdoms. If there was a leader right now, one leader who could make up his mind, he's a better leader. But the thing is, Tyrion, in my person, he all he cares about is saving his house. That's what he's been on, saving his house. He has got self-preservation, and he is very. He'd be good in the council. But bruh, Varys, Tyrion, Sir Davos, and who's the other one? And Sam Tully. I think between them four, you could work out what's going on. You know what I mean? They're very, very intelligent and try to look out for the best interest for everyone. And even for, what's his name? Tormund. Is it Tormund? He's pretty good as well. He's not that bad because he's plain. Tormund's pretty good as well. You know what I mean? He's a good person to lean on if you want advice. But and look at the circles we're talking about, right? Like, because Daenerys listen to Varys. How come she doesn't listen to Varys? She only listens to Tyrion, the Hand. Who's more? Would you say savvy, Tyrion or Varys? See?
I mean, well, what you call it? They outmaneuvered Tyrion. Jamie outmaneuvered Tyrion with that. What you call it? With the Castle Rock thing.
Yeah.
Tyrion's been outmaneuvered a couple of times though, because they outmaneuvered Tyrion and made him look like he killed Joffrey.
Varys ain't that. Varys is okay. He good for whispers and give you information, but for decision makings, he leaves it up to the. He leaves what he does. He manipulates.
But then again, Varys knows too, because I would say maybe Varys, and he what you gonna, because Varys knew ahead of time when Tywin Lannister was gonna sack the city. He told the Mad King, "Don't open the door." Right? Varys was, I know through the whispers, but he was able to track down Daenerys. He knew the whole time that she had the dragons. Like he knows stuff that it'd be hard to what you call it. He's a good council member. That's why I said if they picked the new council with Jon and Daenerys together would be a better what you call it. Then they add those people to their council. That'd be cool.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I don't know how they're going to get Dawn back in the fold because they got killed off, but it's probably just going to be the six, what you call it.
Yeah. But like I said, we thought we'd have a discussion right now, and what's happening in Game of Thrones, we're looking forward to the thing. Because, hey, another thing is battle hardened. Listen, when it comes down to it, if you can't use your dragon, who's a better fighter? Daenerys or Aegon Targaryen? You told me.
I mean, but even if you look at that, if they was to go against each other, remember he just had that wildling army and and the little people from the north. She got the Dothraki and the Unsullied.
Man, they didn't do shit. They didn't do shit.
There's another thing that can happen too, because this people inside the Golden Company that's Targaryen loyalists, but like they just was exiled. That's another thing that's a hit in what you call it too. There's some members that's inside the Golden Company that love the Targaryens, and I believe that's going to be part of them switching sides.
I tell you what.
Once they kill the Night, because I think they're going to get rid of the Night King by the third or fourth episode, and then it's going to be the switch over battle with Cersei and them.
Man, I ain't trying to make no predictions out here. All I know is this right now. As it stands right now, 100% right now, Aegon Targaryen, aka Jon Snow, will be the best leader. And right now, I know Daenerys has all the power. I do acknowledge that, but I'm talking about decision making, overall making clean decisions, because them dragons, yeah, and the way they eat, the way they burn up shit, yo, bro, they're always hungry. They be burning up shit, hungry, they burn up people. I mean, when they're gonna get to the point when they sit there and say, yo, these dragons are actually a hazard. You know what I'm saying? They're burning up people, burning up kids. You know what I mean? Because they're hungry, that's what they do. They burn up, eat up livestock. You know, I mean, in this day and age, yeah, of they've had hundreds of years without no dragon, and now they're finally here. And why are them dragons mating with each other as well? You know what I mean? Why are they making babies as well?
Remember, dragons are what you call it, like they're unisex. So one of the dragons obviously chances is gonna be Drogon. Drogon is just gonna be able to lay eggs.
Oh, they can just lay eggs without actually
Yeah, because they change sex. They what you call it? They unisex, so he could just lay eggs.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm looking forward to the battle. I mean, listen, like the first episode's gone past. We've seen the trailer, and I tell you what, man. Look, end of the day, like when it comes down to leadership right now, as it stands, they're leading together, but. End of the day, people are going to look to Jon Snow and the leadership. They're not going to look to Daenerys when it comes to battle. She's not the answer, man.
Well, I mean, it's a little different because she is already ruled. See, this is the part that, like, she still fits the part more. When you look when you see the actor with the white hair, even on the show, she doesn't have the purple eyes that she's supposed to have. But the white hair with the purple eyes. Like, she's fit to be on the throne, even though, like, I mean, John is probably more the grizzly, like, for what you call it, for on the battlefield. But, like, they're gonna get, like, once they get Cersei out of there, they're gonna get the kingdoms into the fold real quick, because there's really nobody else to rebel after that. Ain't nobody really gonna be sick, because everybody else is really gonna be. If you look to the far, which the only other people that could still rebel. Maybe that's that fight that we have to look out for is how this guy is going to take Robin Aaron going to take Littlefinger's death. Nobody really talked about that, but he might take that different than people thought.
Maybe, but yeah, all right.
Right? Because out of his life, he just had his mother and Littlefinger. And all he knows is Littlefinger went to the north and they killed him. He's gonna want to know, like, yo, what's good with that?
Yo, man, Sansa, when Sansa comes back and tells him Littlefinger went no good, Sansa will come back, 'cause that's his cousin, right? Sansa comes back and Jon Snow, when you got people, the guy's mad anyway. He don't care. All he does is he's playing with that Falcon over there. He doesn't care. He's crazy. He's crazy like his mom.
I mean, he was just young and mature.
But they've already got his man of arms anyway. What's his name? What's the guy? The guy, he runs the damn thing. Him and that old woman, they run the thing.
Yeah. But remember,
what's his name?
He hasn't been in the Vale.
Yeah, I know. What's his name?
He's been in the north the whole time.
I know. The old woman's running. The old woman's running. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
You're talking about Royce.
Yeah, Lord Royce. What I'm trying to say, Lord Royce, yeah, the old woman, they run the thing, right? The little boy just does his thing. They try to battle him, whatever, right? They're not worried about the old boy. He doesn't care. Like, if he's dead, Littlefinger died, he's dead. Littlefinger, ain't no one worried about no Littlefinger and the Vale. The Vale and the Knights are with Sansa. And Sansa has the Vale because she's got the rightful claim to the Vale and the North as well. They're all joined up.
Sansa got the right claim to that's what you call it?
No, but I'm talking about with Royce. Lord Royce is following Sansa. He rolls with Sansa because when Littlefinger went up.
But
to
now.
Her, yeah, look, I'm worried about. I'm not. Listen, you're on the.
And what you call it? You see what happened last time. That's the same thing with like the Royce was looking in charge until what you call it pulled up.
Yeah, Littlefinger
and then he told them like.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
It's the same thing like when they in the castle how the Blackfish was running things, and then when they released this guy, he came and said, "Yo, open the bridge." Like when the Lord of the House come, like all of that goes out the window.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But what I'm saying to you is now that's not really important. And predictions.
Hell yeah, that's important.
Why is that?
You got to think about the after fact. Like that, those are like the way Game of Thrones is.
Yo, man.
Like everything happens for like. Don't think nothing really just happens and nothing comes out of it. That's like when Oberyn died. This is the Sand Snakes. Every time somebody does something, there's an effect of that.
Yeah, so no, after effects. Yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying to you is
so far that because like when Catelyn took Tyrion, right?
Listen, let me cut all that. Let me cut all that down, right? When they send a letter back to Lord Royce is gonna send a letter. Sansa and they'll send a letter back to say that Lord Finn killed her mother. It's over. He did. He threw her mother through the roof and he admitted it as well. Lord Royce was there. That's it. It's done. There's no point talking about this. He threw the mum through the roof. They said to him that she fell. Now, when he tells them he threw that little finger through his mum for the roof, which thing he gonna feel? And he says facts.
That's
That's
lies.
it. No, it's not. Why are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about that's what he's gonna believe.
No, but listen, you're anticipating all that stuff. But I'm telling you, right? The fact that in the court, right, where he was there, he threw Thingy's mum through the roof, right? And you know who was there? Who was there? Sansa was there. She saw him push his mum through the roof, man. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you're talking about ain't got nothing to do with nothing, because at the end of the day,
because at the same time, just how you said it, right? They gonna at the same time they wrote that, but the whole even though he's helping Sansa, but his whole time she's been like she's almost controlling his arm.
I want. Wait. This is a waste of time talking it, right? The whole point of this debate, right? Wait, is a waste of time. Yeah, we're getting off stuff. The debate. Hey, we was debating. Who's gonna be a better ruler? That's it. Who's gonna be a better ruler? That's it, right? We're going off of the tangent. All right, who's gonna be a ruler? You've already picked. Daenerys, and I picked Aegon Targaryen. That's what it is, right? That's what you're saying. Huh? That's right.
That's right.
All right, cool. We're gonna find out. And for the people listening, right? Make sure you put in the comment section of who you think will be a better leader and why. Me and YG gonna wrap up, because otherwise we got other things to discuss. But make sure you subscribe. YG's got his own YouTube page, YG Knight. Make sure you find his YouTube page on YouTube. And leave it in the comment section. I'm EJ Boxing Live from YG. We'll catch you next one. Peace.
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.